Toby and Mavis had it hard for quite a while. The work was overloaded and they would never stop for a break. Meanwhile, Arry and Bert were very naughty. They had attempted to scrap many engines who went to the scrap yards, and that made the Fat Controller quite annoyed. And so that they could be useful, he sent them to the quarry. But of course, Arry and Bert didn't enjoy being there. One day, Percy took some trucks to the quarry. As Percy put the trucks in the siding, he came up to Arry and Bert and whistled. "That's your whistle," cluttered Bert. "Listen to this," Arry continued. Percy was shocked. "Oh yes, that whistle of yours would make good scrap." "My whistle is as good as yours," snapped Percy. "Just you wait and see." Later in Percy's day, he practiced whistling loudly. He did it louder, and then perfectly. That's how I'll scare those stupid twins, ha ha ha! The next day, Percy slunk up behind Arry and Bert quite silently, and as he stopped behind them, he then whistled loudly. Arry and Bert were quite surprised. They had never
Who's
been
the
scared
silly
before.
one now? Horde of guys.
Arry and Bert, on the other hand, didn't find it funny. "Very fine scrap," they muttered. The day had finally come, and it was now time for Arry and Bert to go. But they had some unfinished business to do. One day, Percy was resting peacefully when Bert suddenly came up to him. "Oh my God, what are you doing, huh?" "Nothing much. We're just bringing you home, little green guy. And you'll have such a good rest that it will last forever." Then Percy shot open his eyes, realizing what was happening. "Help! Help! Help! He's taking me to the smelter's yard!" Then Percy's whistle chain got stuck. "No more whistles now, little steamy." But it was good that Percy could alert Mavis before the whistle chain got stuck. "Hello, was that Percy?" And luckily enough, Mavis could see Percy just before he turned around the corner. "I'm coming, Percy!" she yelled. The engines were passing all of Thomas's branch line. Going as fast as they can, they passed Terence's field, Mrs. Kindly, and other wonderful places. The two were getting tired, but they didn't care. They had to do what they had to do. Soon, Bert brought Percy to the smelter's yard. "Get ready for the scrapping, green bugger." The Fat Controller would never let me scrap. "Sure he won't. The Fat Controller isn't in control of the scrap yard, you silly bugger. Now come on, you bush with green stripes. It's time for your execution." Then, to everyone's surprise, Mavis showed up. "Mavis, help me!" But Mavis didn't need to do anything, as the manager of the ironworks got out of his office.
I'm tired of you two. Go to your sheds. I'll talk to you later. Percy and Mavis, you can leave and go to your branch lines.
The two Farquhar engines beamed with joy as Bert was being uncoupled from Percy. The Ironworks twins were both scolded, so was their driver. They were fired, and until the next year came, Arry and Bert had to stay in their shed. And for Mavis, well, she had a well-deserved rest, while Percy did all the work and learned to never mess with Arry and Bert.